At Warwick's Manufacturing Group, we take a great pride in our research on electric vehicles, and we continue to ensure that we create impacts through our international collaborations. So today, we are here in Kuala Lumpur talking to various government departments, industry leaders in EV sector, academics and NGOs to establish a better understanding about the current EV landscape in Malaysia. So as part of this project, we aim to produce a research-led policy framework that helps companies and Malaysian policymakers with the acceleration of EV adoption. At the heart of this project is to avoid siloed policy approach and encourage a holistic end-to-end perspective that addresses environmental imperatives and socio-economic disparities in Malaysia.
We need to have collaboration support from the industry's player, from the academician, from the international. This is where MITIs play a very important role in collaborating, in identifying the right strategic partners to develop further our electric vehicle industries, to understand how we can tap on their skill and experience in developing the EV industries, ranging from the manufacturing of EV as well as the battery ecosystem.
Over the years, WMG has been actively collaborating on high-impact research projects with its international partners. We view Southeast Asia as a strategic partner since the region is rapidly emerging as a key player in the global EV transition with growing urbanization, tech-savvy population, and strong government commitment. Malaysia is a good example of a country that is currently positioning itself as a hub for EV manufacturing and infrastructure. WMG's world-renowned expertise in automotive research, particularly electric vehicle technology and manufacturing, makes us a partner of choice to accelerate the adoption of EV in the region.
At Scania, we are very much committed to driving the shift towards a more sustainable transport system. We've been a part of Malaysian society for over 50 years now, and we see great development in sustainable transport in Malaysia as well. There are a lot of challenges to make that happen, and conferences like this where academia, policymakers and industry can come together and address these challenges.
This seminar on EV policy by University of Warwick and University of Malaya is very useful because now that Malaysia is in its second or third year of EV policy implementation, maybe as a checkpoint to see how far we've come, whether there are any areas of improvement, and what can possibly be the way forward.
A lot of things that we were discussing today is actually related to policies, how we can introduce policies which is actually similar to UK. So why this is important? The reason being Malaysia just recently announced that National Energy Transition Roadmap. So the aim is basically by 2050, we want to achieve net zero. And secondly, of course, Malaysia want to ensure that renewable energy shares actually catches up. For example, 31% in 2025, 40% 2035, and 70% in 2050. I believe this conference is actually a precursor for us to gear Malaysia towards achieving this goal.
We have a long history of collaborating with government, industries, and academia in Malaysia. And in this project, we continue to collaborate with two leading academic institutions being University of Malaya and Malaysian National Defence University. Our global perspective and experience working and leading automotive companies and government and positioning us as a thought leader in shaping policy framework. I believe this workshop on EV policy is timely, bringing together policymakers, industry leaders, and various stakeholders to drive innovative solutions that will accelerate EV adoption and promote a sustainable, efficient transportation future for the region.